올라서. 다 연홍라인다. 연홍라. 연홍라 계란 수인.
Kerang Jopar in. Kerang,
계란
Kerang.
수인. 음.
Ờ, Nga Yên Hồng in.
라스. 계란 가네인.
Nga Taiwan nè in.
계란 홍콩 내 마르베.
Mà rè. Nga Hồng Kông nè. Nga Taiwan nè in.
타이완 내 인, 홍콩 내 민, or
Ờ,
홍콩 내 마레. 음.
ờ,
라-
Có.
라스. 음. 다 인다. 마르셀로라 인다. 마르셀로라. 디 카레레 마르셀로라. 디 카레레.
Di kapare.
알레 디 탭 마레페.
Mare, di tep mare, di kapare.
야, 라스. 투지치. 라스. 다 로드리고라 인다. 로드리고라. 디 카레레.
Uh,
음. 디
the
카레레.
the depre
레레 디 탭레. 디
depre
디 라레페.
mare the depre
응? 라, 마레, 데프레.
mare
응?
depre.
That's it. 투지치, 라소. 라소. 야, 엔클레르라인다, 엔클레르라. 응? 엔클레르라. 디탕, 디, 가레레.
Die Mikre.
응? 디탕, 디, 소, 마레페.
Mare die Mikre.
라소.
Somare. Somare, Mikre.
오케이. 라소. 오케이. 오, 라소. 다 디기도. 오케이. 다인다. 까마치고.
Tenzin La, may I ask, last time, because I had to attend online teaching, I missed half class, and there was a word Gedenpa. There was no meaning given. What is the meaning of that?
So, gay is like a good deed. Gewa,
Good. Uh-huh.
opposite of sin.
Okay, like Geva Devi. Okay.
Then dunpa is like a aim. Your aim is only good deed, like this. Okay. So gedunpa like this. Okay.
So Gedenpa means aiming for good deeds.
Yeah, those who aim for only good deed. That's it.
Okay. Okay. And then next word is Shingpa. What is Shingpa?
But means monk, right?
Really, monk. Really.
Huh? Which one?
Gedunpa.
Gedenpa is supposed to be monk. Okay.
Really.
And what is Shingpa?
Or you can say sangha gedunpa. Okay.
Okay. Sangha also. Okay. And then Shingpa. What is Shingpa?
Shingpa farmer re.
Farmer. Okay.
Shing,
Also the picture, the one picture above, the one that is next to the nomad, this one is Shingpa.
Re, Shingpa re.
Okay. The one who's okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Lasso, okay, mare. Okay. Lasso. In the mark la. Mark la. Kongi sure.
Rashidale.
Rashidale. Kongi sure.
Kong Jokpare.
Kongi, you can say. Or Kongso.
Oh, Kongni. Kongni Jokpare.
Oh, yes. Kongi Shingpa repe.
Amare. Shingpa mare. Jokpare.
Oh, yeah. Yakulab song. Tujiche. All that. In the Wangmula. Wangmula, Kongi sure.
Kongni Shingbare.
Ale, Kongi kanere.
Kongni Yakre.
Kongi kanere.
Kongni Pernere.
공이 변해래. 가네 변해래. Like this. Okay. 야불랍송. Tikiduk. Okay. So today we talk about a little bit about the grammar particle. Okay. So if you want to note down, please note down. Oh yeah. Okay. The ring de ba ratak dra dengpo dre la drel sa katak ga ratak dra dreldra dreldra dreldra. Okay. Dreldra. Ba ratak dra dengpo dre la drel sa katak ga ratak dra dreldra.
What does it mean?
The del labna connection relation hago semua. Holas. Drell.
Drell is relation. What is dra?
Dra, we learned that dradang.
Yeah,
So,
but
dra
then here,
is like a sound. Okay, sound of relation. So
sound.
everything we speak, language is everything is sound, right? Then we make it into shape and then became letters, right? So we are talking about sound of relation, okay? Sound of connection. In
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
English, they are commonly translated as genitives. Okay. I don't know what is the meaning of genitives, but in Tibetan, drel means connection, relation. Okay. Like this. So for dreldra, we have these 5 particles. Okay, grammar particles. Ki, kayata kya kiku ki, kayata kya kiku ki, akiku I, yakiku yi. These 5 particles. Okay.
Can you say those again, Tenzin La?
Yeah. Yankir Sungtang.
Hola so yinta yin. Ka kiku ki. Ka yata kya kiku ki. Ka yata kya kiku ki. A kiku I. Ya kiku yi. Like
So the second and the third sound the same. So what is the difference?
it sounds similar, you know, yang
Yes.
chikpa mare. Okay.
Pamare. Okay.
Di ka kiku ki.
Okay. Yeah.
Ka
Ka.
yata kya.
Uh-huh. Kya.
Yata kya.
Yeah. And then
Ki.
ki.
Okay.
Ki.
Hold on. So these 5 are the 5 grammar particles that shows relation or connection. Okay? Commonly translated as genitives. Okay? In English, it's like a apostrophe S. Like a Tenzin's tap. Like this. Tenzin's book. Like this. Okay?
Oh, like an apostrophe. Okay.
Apostrophe S.
S.
Mm.
Okay.
But when you hear it in English, it may sound like a possession. My book, his book, Tenzin's book. Like this. But in Tibetan, it's simply connection, relation. Okay?
Give an example.
Yes. I will give example. Okay? Okay. And we have to keep in mind that these grammar particles have no freedom. Okay, you can call them no freedom grammar particles. Why we call them no freedom? Because it has to rely on the suffix. Okay?
Only suffix. Okay.
Yes. So you're looking at the suffix, you can write these 5 according to the suffix. Okay? Like this. So how it goes? I call them no freedom because they have to rely on the suffix. Okay? Now, how it goes? If the suffix is ta, pa, or sa, any of these 3, then you have to write ka, yata, kya, kiku, ki, like this. Okay?
Hako masang.
If the suffix, if I say something word, it has a suffix tha, then you have to write kayata kya kiku ki. Or if I say something word that has a pa suffix, same. Or if I write a word that has a sa suffix, then you can write kayata kya kiku ki, like this. Okay?
Tenzin La means that in order to attach the particle, there must be a prefix or a suffix.
Oh, yes. Suffix, not prefix, suffix.
Oh, okay.
They have to rely on the suffix. And if there is no suffix, then we have also choice here. So I will go down one by one, okay? Like this. So if the suffix is ka, or nga, then you have to write ka, kiku, ki, like this, okay?
Why? Hako masang.
So this is the grammar rule, okay? Grammar rule.
What normally is ka, nga is kang, isn't it?
No, these are different.
Okay.
If I say the word something
Ka.
that has a ka suffix,
Okay.
you have to write kakiku ki. Like, for example, if I say ka, yak, when I say yak, the suffix is ka here, right?
Yes.
Right, kakiku ki Ra, chana, rojo, rajo is horn. Yaki, rajo, yaks, horn, like this. So it is showing a relation between horn and yak and horn. So you have to write, because the yak has ka suffix, and the rule is when there is ka suffix, you have to write kakikuki. Okay? Like this.
Okay, it will take some time to understand. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. It will be okay. We will practice a lot. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this.
So what is a racho?
Racho is horn.
Horns.
Hmm?
Okay, racho. Okay. Mhm.
Okay? Like this. Okay. Then when there is a suffix or ra or ma, la, then you have to write kayata kyakikuki. Okay? Then if the suffix is a, or there is no suffix, okay, then we have to write akigui or yakigui, as your choice.
So these things are also pronounced or not when we read?
Yes. Yes. So we will learn it slowly. Today I'm just introducing, okay? Introducing. Oh, I would like to also write this new alphabet, okay? This one. I would like to say the ta re, ta, 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 ta. Oh yeah. When I say it, you can clearly see it's ha category. Okay? Ta, ta.
How do you write it? How do you write it?
Yeah. You have to start from the first line and then go down, and then you can do like this. Okay? Ta.
Ha. Ha.
Ta.
Ha.
Ta.
Ha.
Because for no suffix, we call them tame, tame, me, tame. Okay. Ma, ta, ta. Ma, dringbo, me, ta, me, tame. Okay. Tame means no suffix, no suffix. Okay. Mm.
So in this one, Tensila is the tame. So the ta is ma, and then ta, and then ah. And the ma becomes silent, huh?
Yes, yes, because ma is prefix. Prefix are always silence, okay?
Okay. Yeah. So it's ta and then me.
Mm,
Tame.
mm, very well. Tame.
And tame means
No suffix.
no suffix. Okay. Lasso.
Ta is suffix, me is no. Okay, if I break down. Mm. Like this. Okay. So these 5 particles here with the kiku, these 5 particles, grammar particles that has no freedom. Why they have no freedom? They have to rely on the suffix. Okay? Mm. So what does it show? It shows connection. It shows relation. Okay? Like this. Mm.
What?
Tenzila, is it to mean possession? Sorry, Dara.
No, I was going to say, what is the word for confusing in Tibet?
Oh, 대첨 red.
Huh? Techum.
Mm.
Can you write? Can you write, please?
Okay, no problem. 타ring보테 아차나르초 마촌 대첨 drought, confuse. Mm. So in Tibetan, you can use one word for many things. Okay, there is no fixed meaning. Mm.
So the particle mean it gives a sense of possession, like the book of Tenzin
Yes, in English,
or
it's
Tenzin's book.
possession. Okay, in English, it gives you a sense of possession, but in Tibetan, it's simply relation, connection. That's it.
Okay.
Not more than this. Mm.
Doesn't the yak own their horns?
I don't know. We don't know. We don't own anything.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
Now you're going very deep. Okay.
No, no. This is just surface level.
Techum. Okay. Techum.
좀 말해, 네 차, 그래, 차. We know it's on the top. We can see this little 차, 좀. 차.
What did you say? Ta, some means?
Confuse or doubt. So you can see difference between 차 and 차. Okay. Here.
Yeah, yeah. That one has a little bit at the end. Yeah.
Yes. Like this.
Yeah. Mm.
Tenzin, so could you say Kerang Ki Yak for your yak?
That's it. That's it. So now you get it. So it simply means relation, okay? Connection. But yes, in English, when you translate it, it gives a sense of possession. You own it or something, okay? Okay. Okay. So for example, here if the suffix is tha, we have word with the suffix tha, pa, naro, po, tha, pe, right? Then if the suffix is tha, we have to write kaya ta kya ki gu ki, pa shap kyu pu, ma naro mo, pe ki pu mo. Like this. Pe ki pu mo, or pe ki pu, or pe ki yak, or like this. Or pe ki kalak, food, like this.
So if in English I translate, it would be like Tibet's male or Tibet's yak or something like that.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Wu ki pumo.
Tenzin
Wu ki yak.
how do you spell Chu? How do you spell Dharma in Tibetan?
Cha, naro, cho, sa, che. Like
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Chuki Nima would be spelled with a key.
ka,
Would be
yata,
spelled-
kya, ki, right? Because
Okay.
we
Yeah.
hear the suffix sa, we have to write ka, yata, kya, ki here, right?
Yeah.
Chuki, nima. Like this. Okay,
Yeah, thanks.
that's all. Okay, that's it. Very good. So let me show you some examples of without suffix. Okay, without suffix we have nga, right? Nga. So for nga, if there is no suffix, you can write both of these. Okay, you can choose. So if you are writing akikui, you have to attach it with the word. Okay, like without dot, nga akikui, nge, like this. Okay, nge tap, my book, like this. Nge tap, or you can say nga yi tap. Okay. When you say nge tap, there is only 2 syllables. When you say nga yi tap, there is 3 syllables. So mostly this is used by poetry people. When they write poetry, they need certain number of syllables. If the syllable is less, they can make it longer. If the syllable is long, they can shorten it by using these grammar particles. Okay, that's the only purpose, having 2 of them choice. Okay, the reason we have 2 of these is when we write poetry, then we need sometimes 1 less syllable, 1 more syllable. So this is the choice. Okay.
And that's the only one where we attach it like to the syllable, the previous one. This one.
So
The-
this one.
The one where it's
Yes.
iku.
When we need
That one is attached. The others always have the dot before.
yes, yes. Other don't attach. This one attach. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
That's it. So nge tap re, full sentence. This is my book. Like this. If I want to specify di nge tap re, like this, when you say it in the sentence, okay? For example, di nge tap re. Di nge tap re. Okay. Hmm.
So we
So
can say both also, nge thepre or di nge thepre.
Di nge thebre.
Thepre.
Di ngai thebre. Like this. Both are correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
so then we have to learn how this E makes the sound of the previous syllable different. Like becomes eh, but then with other letters also become other sound, right?
That's same. So it
Always
depends. It's like you are mixing a color. Nga has the sound of ah, and akigui has e sound, and ah and e mixed together, like this. So you have to adjust it, okay, like this.
Okay, and we'll find out how we adjust it for each letter then
Yes,
along the way.
yes.
But we don't say nge when we have the ya kiku particle.
Yes, nga yi. Then you say nga yi. It's 2 syllable.
Mm.
Okay. Like this. Okay. So
Chomre.
so now we know when we write down, we have to write it correctly, okay, according to the suffix. But when we speak, mostly they use ki and akigui. Okay. Because when we speak, no one is looking at the spelling or like this. So Rodrigo ki thep, like this. Yen Hong ki thep, Marcelo ki thep, and Claire ki thep, Ishi ki thep, Nurma yi thep, Sogel Hamo ki thep, Jake ki thep, Mark ki thep, Nima yi thep. Because Nima has no suffix, yakigui or nga akigui. Nime or Nima yi thep. Wangmo yi thep. Like this. Okay? But it's good if you can remember this, okay?
So when speaking, so we do like look dara kitep or dara yitep. Ki or yi?
When you say ra, then there is no suffix, right? So when there is no suffix, you can say dare, nime, wangme, like this. Wangmo, manaromo. There is no suffix. So O and E mix E.
So
Okay.
But mostly when they speak, they say ki. Okay? But when there is no suffix, I suggest you to use akigui. Okay? For example, nga, nge. Like this.
Ngong. Okay.
Di nge thepre. Di nge thepre. Okay? Or di kerang Di kerang ki tep re. Like this. Or di kong ki tep,
Okay.
like this. Okay. Some examples. Di nge tep re. Di kerang ki tep re. Di kong ki tep re. Now you can change the tep to any other noun. Di kong ki laptop re. Di kong ki kapar re. Di kong ki mic re. Or di nge laptop re.
Well,
Di nge
indeed.
tep re. Di nge mic re. Or di nge lakpa re. Okay.
What is the middle sentence? What is the difference?
Which one? This one?
Yes, this sentence, yeah. Di kong rang ki tep re.
Di kerang ki, yours.
Oh, di kerang. Okay. Oh,
Kerang.
2 words. Okay, kerang.
When there is 2 syllables, forget about the first one. Look at the last one. See if there is a suffix. Yes, there is. When you say rang, there is a nga suffix. And nga, we have ka nga ki here. That's why I wrote kakiku ki here. Okay? Like this.
So di kerang ki tep re.
Di kerang ki tep re. Right now, I use only pronoun. You can use noun. Okay? Di, wang mo yi tep re. Di Mark ki tep re. Di Yen ki tep re. Di Marcelo ki tep re. Di Nurma ki tep re. Di Rodrigo ki tep re. Di Jake ki tep re. Like this. Di Sokil Hamo ki tep re. Like this.
What's the difference in meaning between di kerang ki and di kong ki?
Kong ki is his. Kerang ki is yours. Like this.
Okay, is this your book?
Yes.
Is this his? Yeah, okay, thank you.
So here it's not a question, it's a statement. Okay? This is your book. This is his book. This is my book. Like this. Okay? So instead of your, his, my, you can say the name and put ki there. For this, we have to practice a little bit, okay?
Not little bit, a lot.
Yes, yes. It will come again and again, okay? Today is just introduction, okay? Drelda, okay? Drelda. We have 5 critical drelda, okay? And they have no freedom because they have to rely on the suffix, okay? So actually in the grammar book, we call them, all of them has no freedom, okay? But I would say ki has a freedom. You can attach it as you wish. like when you speak. Okay. But in real grammar book,
Really?
all of them has no freedom. Okay. Like this. Okay. Then how it goes? It's here. Hmm? Oh.
So if key has kind of freedom, it means we can use in any situation.
Yes, other than no suffix. Okay.
Oh, okay. Other than no suffix. Okay.
Yes, because when you speak, then you can say key. Okay. Right.
Okay.
But actually in the grammar book, they all are no freedom. Okay. Like this. But due to language evolution, language change, they say key when speaking for easy. So I would say key has little freedom. Okay. Here and there. Like
Okay.
Hola. Okay. Ade. Di nge tep re. Di konki tep re. Di keranki tep re. Like this. Okay. Then okay.
Tenzin La.
Yes.
The when we look for the suffix, we look it in which word. So, for instance, my book. Do I look in my or do I look in book for the suffix?
For my.
Okay. And so that is no suffix, but we can, when we speak, we can just use key.
Oh. But if there is no suffix, I'm suggesting you to use this one, akikui.
Okay.
Okay. When there is suffix, you can say ki when speaking. Okay. Okay. That's it. Then we have a question word. We already know su, right? Kerang su yin, kong su re. Like this. Then if we read su, there is no suffix. So we can attach akikui and becomes su, whose. Whose. Like this. Whose book is this? Like this. Okay. Su. Okay.
That sounds the same as without the E.
No,
Just
without E. So here, Sashapkyusu is who, right?
Ooh, okay.
When you add Akikui, it became whose.
You know, I know the meaning is different, but the sound is the same.
Sound same, Mare. Chiksure. Chiksu, su.
Okay.
Because U and E mixed together. U.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so is that spelled with a U and then two dots above in English?
Oh, yes. I don't know English well. Su.
German, I would write it like that, but there's so many different ways people write anyways.
In German, you would write
German,
like that.
you would do it like that.
Yeah.
I like it. Do it like that.
Yes. So in English,
we have no sound like that.
Okay. Yeah. It's better our friends talk together. That's better.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
There is no such word in English. Yeah. Su.
There's no such sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, no such sound. Yep.
In French, they have. Yeah.
Yeah. In French, they have. Yeah.
And in German, they have. Yeah.
German also have. Okay. Mm.
Halle.
I think in the text I had from Rangun Yeshe, it's mostly with these dots actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
So, Yang Kiel Sung Tang. Can you say the word again? Repeat again. How do you pronounce it? Not the su, that the one who's
Su.
su.
Oh.
No.
Su.
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 Su. Okay.
What famous footballer Cristiano Ronaldo. Su. Like this.
Huh? Ronaldo is not Su. Okay.
Okay.
Would you please give example of su,
Yes.
the sentence?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Tap di sure. Tap di sure. Yes. Whose book is this, right? Tap di sure. Tap di sure. Then I would say tap di ne re.
That's okay.
Di ne tap re. Like this. Tap di sure, or you can say di su tap re. Like this. Okay? So sentence arrangement is a little bit different, but meaning is same. Okay. Just like my name is Tenzin. Tenzin is my name. Okay. Tap di su re or di su tap re. Like this.
Di su top re. Tap di su re.
Tap di su re.
Re. Okay.
Di su tap.
Di su tap re.
Then I will say
Di su top re.
tap re.
Tap di
re.
su re.
But
Re.
does D not mean this?
Yes, D means this.
So if it's referring to the book, why would it separate it? Why would it be before the su? Why would it not be su di tepre?
Di su tebre. Whose book is this? Like this. Okay. When I say tab D, there will be a lot of book. When I say tab D, I'm referring to this particular book. Tab D.
Yeah.
When you say tab D, when you say D, you have to point at it with your finger. Okay. Just like this in English. Tab D sure.
Okay.
Or di su tepre. Then my answer will be di nge tepre. Di nge tepre. Okay. Okay. So we will do this again in the next lesson. Today is just introduction. And you can look at the video, practice again, and you can practice yourself too. Okay. So today I will stop here. Not many, not good. Too many not good. So this much today. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Tujeche.
Tashi
Tujeche.
dile, tujeche.
Tujedele.
Depends on that.
Okay.
Delay.
Tashidele
Thank you. Thank you.
tujiche lasso.
Thank you, everybody.
Lasso lasso.
Tujeche.
Tujiche tujiche.